Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of RE/MAX Associated Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com. Chris Nolan grew up in New York until he joined the U.S. Marine Corps in 1996. He then joined the U.S. Capitol Police until making the transition to real estate. Shortly after, the Nolan Group was formed. They continue to strive for the best possible experience for buyers and sellers. How can they help you in your journey? And now, here's the Nolan Show with your host, Chris Nolan.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nolan Show, and we appreciate you tuning in. With me as always, we do have Kayla, and anything special going on today, Kayla?
It's my birthday.
Oh, nice. Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
You do anything big to special to celebrate?
I'm going up to see Sunil.
Yeah, very nice. Yeah, we've been talking about that for a little while.
Yeah.
And then with us also, we have Luis Perez of Certified Mortgage Planners. And how you doing, Luis?
Doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Glad you came on. How's everything going over there? You staying good and busy?
Staying super busy. We rocked out 2021. They throw everything in the kitchen sink at us, and we're ready to tackle 2022.
Okay, very cool. Now, you're based out of, where are you based out of?
Brevard County.
Okay.
But we service all of Florida.
Okay, so you're constantly up and down this corridor.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy to get a hold of you.
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, awesome. I know we're going to put all your information out there for everybody to contact you, but I wanted to have you in here today because we were talking about some of the veterans that we've been working with. And we launched Operation New Day a couple weeks ago,
mm-hmm.
and we already have a lot of stuff going on with that. And, we're really coming out strong. It's going really good so far, but we've really noticed that there's a lot of veterans out there that don't understand what they're eligible for with the VA loans.
100%.
So, 100% is one of them. 100%
no pun intended.
Yeah, exactly. But that's one of the things that everybody knows is the 100% financing. So how does that work for a VA loan? 100% financing, but is there limits, or how does that work for a veteran?
So prior to recently, there were some guideline changes where, there was up to the VA benefit was up to the conforming loan limit. And then they loosened the belt with that. So now we have VA jumbos, which are eligible for 100% financing as well. So whether it's $647,000 or if it's $1.2 million, the veteran still has an opportunity to do 100% financing with their product.
Awesome. Very cool. Now, are you guys currently doing those, the VA construction loans?
We do have a lender that does VA construction as well, yes.
Awesome. Very cool. Now, I know, everybody knows about the 100% financing. That seems to be the common thing out there. But I know a lot of people don't understand how to get the certificate of eligibility. Is that something that is easy to do? Is that something that you can do on their behalf?
Absolutely. So the certificate of eligibility is let's just say their golden ticket.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of information is provided on that. That really gives us the opportunity to see what entitlement they have. If they had a pre-existing loan and let's just say an unforeseen circumstance happened, they happen to lose the property, a portion of that entitlement might be tied up with that particular property. So that's going to give us information where they have full entitlement. If there's a situation where they're selling a home and then, closing on another one, because let's just say a simultaneous closing, there's going to be immediate restore of entitlement so they can secure the new one. If there's any disability income or anything that's also going to be on there, and it's going to let us know what their entitlement codes are, whether they are eligible to have to pay the funding fee or if it's waived, because they have a portion of some type of disability income.
Okay, so portion disability can potentially waive the funding fee.
Yep, whether it's 10% or 100%, it's still waived.
Okay. I mean, that's a pretty cool savings. It makes it a lot easier for a veteran to get into a home.
Yeah, that's huge.
Yeah, it's awesome. But then also there's some other benefits as far as taxes, correct? If a veteran has a disability status.
Correct. So when they go to file their homestead, if there's a portion, if there's partially have some disability there, the property appraisers offers a benefit to that or a reduction in the assessed value. If it's 100%, then they get an actual 100% credit of the ad valorem taxes as a result.
That's pretty cool. That's a big savings.
Yeah.
So, and that can change somebody's buying power.
100%.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Now, one of the other things that's actually kind of cool, because we're in kind of an interesting time right now. The Fed announced that they're going to raise the interest rates at least 3 times this year.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So with a VA loan, VA loans are still transferable.
Yes.
Or assumable rather.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a huge benefit for our veterans, because now the interest rates are super low right now, but if the interest rates go up and now the veteran wants to sell his or her house in a couple of years, and they still have that lower rate, that is a hell of a marketing tool that we can use to make sure that they can command a little bit of a higher price on their house, because another veteran can come in and assume that same interest rate.
Correct.
So that's a pretty neat feature. Would not be neat to lock in today's rates and still be able to use it a couple years from now?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Now, obviously, there's some criteria. They'd have to be VA eligible themselves.
So to assume a loan, they actually don't have to be a veteran. They could assume the loan being a non-veteran, but they still would have to qualify with this current servicer, just to make sure that they obviously meet the income requirements, debt to income, and credit score requirements that would allow them to do so with the current servicer. Veteran would also need to know that there would be a slight portion of their entitlement that would remain tied up until that person either refinances or goes with a different lending product. But veterans are eligible for bonus entitlement as well, so it may or may not have an impact on the future home that they buy.
Now, if it's another veteran, though, couldn't that entitlement get taken over so it restores 100% right at that time?
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of different ways to slice it. So it is pretty cool. And the bottom line is, we're talking about it for, a few minutes here to get the information out.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom line is, if somebody's out there and you guys want information, you guys got to sit with us, whether it's myself, Luis, we can sit down, we can design a plan, and then figure out what your goals are.
Yeah, I mean, hands down, to me, the VA loan is probably the best lending product out there. There's so much flexibility there. And, when you look and you read the VA handbook, there is a huge amount of discretion that is allowed to the underwriters, so that if you paint the right picture, if you have the right loan scenario and it makes sense, the VA has given the authority for underwriters to make that consideration possible for them, whether it equates to doing a manual underwrite or just going with the approved eligible that we have with the automated underwriting system, which is a huge benefit to veterans and creates opportunity where other loan products may not exist.
Yeah, that's awesome. The other thing I want to make sure we point out is the VA loan product is a super strong product. So I know there's been a stigma, and some people feel that, the veteran loan is not as strong when they're comparing offers. And I want to make sure that for any realtors that are out there listening, or listing agents, whatever, if you guys are paying attention, call Luis or call somebody that knows the products, because they are super strong. And there's no reason to walk away from a loan just because of the veteran status. You got to know what you're working with.
I'm just chomping at the bit to interject. The VA loan is the strongest loan. It is the least defaulted loan product out there on the planet. There's a less than 1% default rate on the VA loan, and it's super strong. The common miss is that the veterans that are applying don't have money. Couldn't be further from the truth. The VA appraisers always come in low. Couldn't be further from the truth. It's just based on math. And, if I could touch on appraisals in general,
Please.
Just because a VA appraisal comes in low, less than 1% of the loan originators are out there know that you can do a value dispute, which actually allows you to present the information after Tidewater to the VA with those comps, and allows the VA to weigh in on that to see whether the appraiser was valid or not.
I'm actually in the process of that with one right now, and it was a very simple process, so not a big deal, and everybody's is moving back on down the road, so it's a beautiful thing.
Love it.
So yeah, it's a great product. So bottom line is, if you guys are veterans out there, you're not sure what your eligibility is, even if you've used it before, you can use it again and again and again, as long as that entitlement is restored. It's super simple. There is some criteria that makes you eligible or not, right?
Yeah, I mean, the VA obviously takes into consideration residual income, just to make sure that you have a certain amount of leftover disposable cash at the end of the month to make sure that you can survive, pay your bills. Mm-hmm. Basic if you're running a business, operating expenses, let's say, but it's a common sense loan.
Yeah, it does work great. And that's what, I want to make sure that everybody out there really understands this, because we're doing a lot of stuff, especially this year, to make sure that we push. Obviously, we want to help everybody. We really want to give back to our veterans this year, make sure that we can help as many get into home ownership as possible. I actually, I was up in Vieira the other day, and timing being what it was, I just missed this guy. Apparently, there's a veteran up there that did very well in their services, but has fallen on hard times, and he's actually running around homeless up there right now. So the guys that I met, I'm hoping that they can help me track him down, and maybe we can get him back on point. But I mean, we have a lot of veterans out there that just don't know how strong of their benefits are, and I want to make sure that everybody knows what those things are.
Yeah, and I think as an industry as a whole, I think we owe it to our veterans to serve them at a higher level, and I just think that comes from educating people on the product and what it can do, and maybe demystifying some of the negative stigma that exists from years past.
Awesome. Yeah, without a doubt. We do have to take a quick break. Then I want to find out more about you and what causes you to do what you do. All right?
Awesome.
So let's go ahead and take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
It's a down-home tradition. The Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival gets hoppin' January 20th. It's the biggest frog leg festival in the world. Enjoy mouth-watering frog leg and gator tail dinners, browse hundreds of booths for unique gifts, and listen to great music and enjoy the fun carnival rides. Discover why the Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival is a January tradition for so many. Admission and parking are free. The 31st Annual Fellsmere Frog Leg Festival, January 20th through the 23rd. Details at froglegfestival.com.
Revive Vero Beach, located next to Anytime Fitness on Oslo Road and 27th Avenue, has everything you need to look and feel your best, including hormone replacement therapy, stem cell therapy, sexual wellness, weight loss, laser aesthetics, hair, tattoo, and skin spot removal, Botox and fillers, cryotherapy, comprehensive blood work, and everybody's favorite, ozone and IV therapy. Refresh, renew, and revitalize yourself at Revive today. Call 772-492-6607. A member of the iTex trading community. Your iTex dollars are welcome. Water service? Don't let your money go down the drain. Make sure to get a quote from Affordable Water. Many times, Affordable Water's original price is less than the competitor's discount price. Yes, Affordable Water really is affordable. Make sure to get a quote today, because you haven't gotten a quote until it's affordable. Affordable Water.
Call 589-7677 or you reach 20. Call the Pure Water Pros. Affordable water.
Let your inner star shine with your own show. Broadcast your own show worldwide. Contact Planet Vero now. Your show can appear on up to 3 iHeartRadio stations, plus podcasting and live video streaming. Be a part of our stellar lineup. Visit planetvero.com.
It's heavy on your mind. Does buying a home now make the most sense? Let's talk about it. I'm Chris Nolan from the Nolan Group of RE/MAX Associated Realty. I'll consult you for free and formulate a roadmap to home ownership. No commitment necessary. Visit nolanshow.com.
Hey everybody, welcome back, and with us we still have Kayla Lambert here celebrating her birthday, and we have Luis Perez joining us. And just real quick, I do want to mention to everybody, thanks for sticking around, but make sure you guys go on Facebook, go to Operation New Day. There's an event February 10th. We're going to be rolling it out. The program's already underway, but we're going to be making the first presentation of the check for the donations to Wounded Waters. So I'm really looking forward to that. So hopefully everybody can come out. It's going to be at the Riverview Park rather, over in Sebastian at 5:30. So hopefully everybody can join us. But anyway, I want to get back to you, Luis. Now, you were saying, you were telling us all about the VA loans, and I know you're doing an excellent job over there and very thorough, and that's one of the things I like about working with you. But what makes you do what you do? Where'd you come from? How'd you get into mortgages?
So this is probably my third exposure being in the business, and I was in it from 04 to 08. Put on an old hat when the market crashed, and then got back into it back in 2015, 2016. But people often say, "What do you do?" And my response is I have one of the best jobs in the world, because I truly get to make an impact on people's lives. Helping them get home ownership. And, not every deal is cookie cutter and easy, but I like the creative solving aspect of this business. I had my real estate license for a very short window of time, and really just came to know that, hey, that wasn't my bag. That didn't lend towards my personality. And, I really like trying to make the pieces of the puzzle to work for people. And, I think it's that creative problem solving aspect of my personality and not taking no for an answer, so to speak, right out of the gate. And, you really just have to, create your arsenal of ammunition by knowing your underwriting guidelines so that you can know what you can and can't do. So it makes you really proficient at what it is that we do in our business.
Right.
So that's the driving force for me. I want to help as many people as I possibly can. And, I know by doing that, then eventually, that I can earn a pretty good living doing so.
Very cool. But it's kind of funny you say that because me and you, when we first met, we kind of butted heads when we first met. So we were kind of coming at each other because he wants to do his job. I want to do my job. And, once we got in sync, everything, made a lot of sense. But we both have very strong personalities. So.
Or can I say you guys have similar personalities? The way you talk, I've noticed it. I was like, oh, I feel like I'm talking to Chris right now.
But it all works.
Yeah.
And that's the whole thing is when you align with people that have similar values and similar goals, we can accomplish anything.
Yeah.
And that's why we have the team. We have great agents on the team. We have everything there. We have our partners, whether, it's our lenders. We have the media company, Jesse, and, all the crew here at, Evergreen. We couldn't do it on our own. So It's all about teaming with the right people. So we got awesome things going on.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you got a family at home?
Yeah. I've got married, one son. He's 14. Been with my wife 13 years, going on 14. Just truly blessed.
Awesome.
Actually, and to even throw a plug in there for my ex-wife, she's super awesome too. We co-parent very well. My son's obviously a great product of that. And, it takes a small village sometimes.
Absolutely.
But it's such a cohesive family dynamic that, I really couldn't be more thankful for all the blessings.
Very cool. So what are you guys doing? Obviously not doing loans 24/7. What are you doing? What do you like to do with your family when you're not working and stuff?
Man, I love to play golf. I just recently bought a boat back in, I think it was September. Didn't realize, I always knew that I loved being out on the water when I was out with friends. But having one of my own to, at any given point in time, just to find something to do with the wife or the family or friends, go out in the water. If I didn't have to work, I'd probably be out there 24/7.
There is something very calming about the water.
Oh yeah, it's just there's such a serenity behind it that I just enjoy it so much.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, what kind of boat did you get?
So we got a sun deck boat, a little Sea Ray.
Okay.
And if it's about 13, 6 to 8 very comfortably. I just like to cruise the river, take it down. I've been as far south as Vero, and we put out there in Melbourne. And honestly, I just like the ride, whether it's a night ride or out there in the day, going to the sandbar, just hanging out with some friends. It's always a great time.
Yeah, I gotta say, I do love getting out on the water at night because it's like the water just calms down. Everything is like glass, and you can just shoot. And usually there's a lot less people out there.
Yeah.
So as long as you know where you're going,
yeah,
that's one of the biggest things. You need a good nav system.
And the cool part is seeing all the dolphin, man. That's super cool.
Yeah, I have some friends that live over on Hutchinson Island, and they're right on the ocean. And my buddy's he's a big he likes to surf fish. And he was telling me in the morning, you go out by the beach and you just watch all the sharks jump out of the water on the ocean. So I was like, that's kind of cool.
I'll stick to the river.
Yeah, I'll stick to the river. But yeah, it's we actually caught a couple of sharks over there. It was kind of neat, but realizing that those things are right near where we're swimming.
Yeah.
Go back to the river. We're good.
No doubt.
Yeah, I'm sure they can wander in and stuff, but you don't see them jumping quite as much.
Yeah.
But the dolphins are cool. I like the manatees. They're always swimming around.
Yeah.
So very cool. So any big plans for 22?
2022, obviously partnering with some amazing real estate professionals like your team and really just trying to hit the floor running, just build off what we did and the momentum we had in 2021. We serviced 86 families last year and the goal is to do 100 plus this year. And really my goal going into this year is how can I serve veterans at a higher level and really just educate myself, arming myself with the ammunition to do so and be proficient at it. And that's, I figure, if we can do that, then, sky's the limit.
Very cool. Awesome. Well, we're expecting big things out of you this year. So we want to see everything. No pressure at all. But we have great stuff going on.
Absolutely.
And we have we have a lot of good people, a lot of great things happening, a lot of big events happening.
Got a hard little worker right there beside you.
Oh yeah, no, she's killing it. She's working hard. We have some great people on the team, but Kayla is very dedicated and she's a super hard worker. When we first met, she wasn't quite licensed yet, and she came in for the interview. And I never hire anybody that's not licensed unless they're applying for a non-licensed position. She left, and it was like 45 minutes later, I got a text message because she asked how to become a realtor. Just signed up for the class. Nobody ever did that. Usually I run into them 6 months later, and they're like, yeah, I'm going to get to it. So we had 45 minutes later, got that. And then I got a series of text messages over the next couple weeks. 12% done, 15% done, whatever it was. So I was like, you know what? We need to have a second meeting because she was on point and keeping track. And how's everything going now?
Good. I mean, I'm self-motivated and I know I make my own goals and I go from there. But then I also like the guidance. I take it in. I don't really get my feelings hurt too easy when people tell me I'm doing something wrong. I kind of take it in and I'm like, yeah, okay, thank you, and learn from there. So I feel like being on this team has been a really good fit.
Awesome. Well, we're happy to have you. And, we all grow together. You've brought stuff that you come from a different way of doing things than I do things. So it's caused me to kind of look at things and it's all good. Everybody brings a different perspective. So yeah, Kayla's been running around. We're expecting a lot of big things out of her. You got a bunch of appointments already for this year and a bunch of stuff in the works. So there'll be a lot of family she'll help out. So looking forward to seeing what she can do.
Like John Maxwell says, if you're going to fail forward.
Absolutely. So I think you'll hit your goals this year.
Oh, for sure.
Besides just hitting the snoo.
Oh, well, we know we're going to hit now for sure. We know that for sure.
Yeah, she's heading out this weekend for her birthday to go see snow up north.
Yeah,
so
first time ever.
Wow.
And where are you going?
The Poconos.
Yeah, well, you're gonna go snow tubing or skiing or anything like that?
I'm probably gonna try skiing, but I need to buy snow pants.
Snow pants? What do you need snow pants?
Or like ski pants,
Yeah.
Like the extra thick ones.
Yeah, you're probably not going to get them around here.
Oh, no, yeah, when I'm there.
But good luck with that. I hope you stay warm up there. Have fun. And just be careful.
Yeah.
Okay? Be very careful. It's a lot of fun, but you can definitely hurt yourself on
Come back with an ACL injury.
Yeah. We'll have to wheel you around on a hand cart so you can go do your showings. But good stuff. What about you? Any big plans for the weekend?
Working on the boat a little bit, just do some maintenance stuff. Got some plans to hang out with some friends and family.
Okay.
Yeah,
awesome.
So the usual stuff.
Well, hopefully I'll be seeing you out there on the water here real soon. Got my boat and got to do a little tweaking to it, get it up and running.
Yeah.
And I'll be out there hopefully in a couple weeks.
Can you race boats?
Why not?
Can you two race boats?
I don't see why not.
I could film it.
That'd be a lot of fun. Actually, might be onto something there.
It could be like a race.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Think of a good prize.
Actually, we had a groundbreaking today, and I got to post the pictures. But it was a lot of fun. Great friends of mine, they're breaking ground on a new build, and so I got them to pose. So we did the groundbreaking, but we did it like the wife was hitting the husband with a shovel and then burying the. So it was a lot of fun. So. Can't wait to get that stuff posted and actually get them here as neighbors because they're moving here from out of town.
That's awesome.
So up north.
We work really hard in this business, but you just got to have fun.
Absolutely.
Got to have fun with it.
Well, the thing about it is I met so many people that I would never have met anyplace else.
Yeah.
So just, time, distance, and direction and made some really good friends in the industry and I just want to keep on going. So we got a lot of good stuff happening. So we are running a little bit short on time, but I do want to, how do people get in touch with you?
So they can either get in touch with me by cell, which is 321-586-6168. I'm on the web at www.brevardmortgagepro.com, or they could email me at luis@cmpfl.com.
Awesome. And we'll put that all in the comments and stuff on the social media. So go to the Nolan Show, check us out there. Remember, follow us on Facebook, follow us to your new home. We're going to get out of here, but we'll see you real soon. See you next week. Bye.